This week, I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can start to feel happier right away. That's coming up right after this.
Here we go.
Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jacob Lethbridge. If you're new to this channel, we focus on inspiring and instructing other people to achieve their goals and live their life to the fullest. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can increase your happiness starting right now. But before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment below what you're going to do to increase your happiness at the end of the day. Now let's jump into it. The first thing you want to do if you want to start increasing your happiness is start to focus on others. What can you do for somebody else? It's amazing, even just if you go and hold the door open for someone. That little thing can make you feel better. Take, for example, yesterday. I was in the grocery store and the woman behind me had a whole bunch of soccer balls. Now, I live in Canada and right now the snow is about 2 feet deep outside. So I asked her, why are you buying all of these soccer balls? And she said something really profound. She said, I'm going to Cuba next week and I'm going to deflate them and give them to the children there that don't have access to sports stuff. So stuff like soccer balls. And she said, it's such an amazing thing to be able to give back to someone. It's an amazing feeling to see the smile on someone's face without expecting anything in return. Now, she's going to make a dramatic increase in happiness for these children and their families. But what else is going to happen is she's going to feel really good because she made that impact on somebody else's life. And if you want to start feeling happier, the number one thing you want to start doing is focusing on how you can give to others. The second way that you can start to feel happier right now is to sit down, grab a piece of paper and a pen, and write out a gratitude list. Even if life seems like it's not giving you exactly what you want, if you start to write out the things you're grateful for, you're going to find yourself finding more things to be grateful for, and you're going to feel happier in return. I want to share with you an example. When my son Scott passed away in 2016, I was in a really, really rough place. And when he passed away, I found myself asking disempowering questions. And I found myself asking, why would this happen to me? Why would God want to do this to me? Like, what have I done to deserve this? And it was in that moment that I found myself wanting to inspire others. So the first thing I did, one of the first things I did, I should say, is I wrote down a gratitude list. What were things that I could be grateful for? And I just started listing them off. As hard as it was to try and find something good in a really bad situation, I found myself starting to feel a little happier by writing things down. For example, I wrote down, I am grateful to have my health. I am grateful that my wife is okay. I am grateful that we still have the opportunity to have more children. And it never gets rid of the pain, but it helped me in that moment start to feel happier. And now I'm incredibly grateful because I have a daughter who just turned 1, and she is the most energetic and happy, excited baby that I could ever ask for. And even to this day, writing down gratitudes has made a dramatic impact in my overall happiness. So start today, grab a piece of paper and grab a pen, and you will start to feel happier right away. Number 3 is get out and take a walk. It's amazing what happens to your body when you can get outside and start moving. Whether you're someone like me who likes to get out and run, or if you're someone who just likes to take a stroll out in nature, your mood will instantly start to increase once you start moving your body. A lot of people that I've talked to who have had depression, They said they stayed depressed because they just sat around all day. Now, I know it's hard if you have depression to get out and want to do something and get out and move, but even if you just take 5 minutes a day, just go for a walk around your block, go for a small hike in the forest, you're going to find that once you do that, your mood is instantly going to feel better and you're going to start to feel happier. The fourth thing you want to do if you want to start feeling happier right now is to do something for yourself. That means if you're someone who wants to go do a painting, go paint something. If you're someone who likes to drive around, then go drive around. But whatever you do, do something that's for yourself. I remember earlier this week, I had someone come into my office and they were in absolute tears. And I said, "What's going on? What's happening in your life right now?" And she said, "Everything in my life right now is just so stressful and I just can't take it. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't have any money. I don't have this and no one likes me." And I said, "Well, I'm sure that's not true. Everyone has someone that likes them. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to focus on yourself." And she said, "What do you mean focus on myself?" I said, "Look, you're the kind of person who likes to go out and do everything for everyone else and get nothing in return. But I said, you have to start focusing on yourself a little bit." And I asked her, I said, "What do you like to do?" She said, "Well, I like to sing." I said, "Great, when's the last time you sang something?" She said, "It's been a really, really long time. And I haven't got myself doing it because I've been afraid." And I said, "Well, what are you afraid of?" She said, "Well, I'm afraid that people might laugh at me. I'm afraid that I might not be as good as I once was." And I told her that even though you might not think you're good, you have to do it for yourself. You're not singing for other people, you're singing for yourself. She came back a few days later and she was overjoyed. She said, "Jacob, I'm so thankful for your help. I started singing again. And I wasn't singing for other people. I was singing for myself." And it was really, really nice to see a smile on her face. Her whole character seemed to have changed. She was holding herself a little taller. She was smiling more. And most importantly, the tears were gone. She was happy because she started doing things for herself. And when you start to do that as well, when you start to focus on what you like to do and start doing it for yourself, not because anyone else asks you to, but because it's something you want to do, you're going to start to feel happier. So what's that thing that you can think of that you haven't done in a really long time that you enjoy doing? Think about it and then go do it. And you'll instantly start to feel happier. Number 5, if you want to start feeling happier right now, is stop and meditate. Sit down and just focus on the breath for at least 5 minutes. Just slow down, close your eyes, inhale, and exhale. Doing that every single day will reduce your stress, will make you happier, and most importantly, it's going to clear your mind to open yourself up to more happiness, more abundance, and more of what you want. When you stop and really focus on your breath and start to meditate daily, you're going to notice wonders for yourself. We live in such a hectic world. We all have cell phones. We're always on them, always like this, always like this, always like this. But we never just stop and take the time to sit and breathe. So I want you to do this. I remember I was once unemployed and stressed and really thinking about, what do I have to do next? What do I have to do next? I have to get out more resumes. I have to do this, more resumes, more resumes, more resumes. Get in front of more people. And then I discovered meditation. And I sat down and I just got clear. I cleared my mind of all the negative thoughts that were coming in and out of my brain, and I just started to feel calm, and I started to feel more at peace, and knowing that everything was working out in perfect harmony exactly when it was supposed to. And when I really started to practice this meditation, my whole perception of life changed. I put down the phone, I got off the computer, I stopped playing video games, and I just took the time to sit and be still. I started to feel really happy. I started to get a new invigoration for life, and I really started to focus in on what I wanted to do. So to summarize what I've gone over today, if you want to start feeling happier, do at least one of these 5 things, or do all of them today if you can. Number 1 is give to others. Do something for others that will make them feel good and expect nothing in return. Number 2, write yourself a gratitude list. I do mine daily. Just write out things that you're grateful for. They don't have to be monumental, but just write down things that you're grateful for. Number 3 is get outside and take a walk or go for a run. Being out in nature is going to instantly lift your mood, and being active will enhance that. Number 4 is do something for yourself. Maybe it's something that you haven't done in a really long time, but do it for you. Don't do it for other people. Do something you enjoy doing, something you have fun doing, and you'll start to feel happier right away. And number 5 is take the time to meditate. Even 5 minutes of sitting still and taking those deep breaths is going to make you feel calmer and happier. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and comment below on how these tips helped you. Or if you have any other tips, I would love to hear what makes you the happiest. Thanks so much. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.